Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Amibola Kayode Akon and this is Epziba TV. For those that are new here, thank you for joining in and hit that red subscribe button now before you proceed. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate your love. Thanks for coming back. I don't take it for granted. And if you're a returning viewer, you have been watching my videos but you've not hit the subscribe button, why now? Let us fight. So please hit that subscribe button now. Please do so now before we proceed. So guys, today I have something very important, something very crucial, something very, very educative for us, and I have a special guest as well. So I won't be talking alone. Somebody is going to be, giving you the best tips and nuggets. She's been married for 11 years, and stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so today we're talking about, she'll be sharing with us her experiences so far in marriage, everything she has learned, and every tips that will be useful for us. So it will be a Q&A section, and that is question and answer. I'll be asking her some questions that she will provide answers to. So you're welcome, and we are glad to have you here. Myself and my viewers, we are glad to have you here.
I'm happy to be here too.
So please introduce yourself to us.
I am Boyeyemi Folorusho Abisonu, happily married with 2 boys.
Okay, great. So let's get to it. The first question is, what are the 3 big things you have learned about marriage over the past years?
Well, specifically over the past 11 years, one, I have learned that marriage is like a dark room. You get to pick a key among several, and once you have that key, you have to open a door. It's a dark room, and once you enter therein and you are locked there, you can't step out. You switch on the light to discover what you have actually picked. It's when that's the time when you discover, oh, the house or the building or the room outside looks so elegant. Then you open it and enter, and the light is switched on, and discover, oh, the room is not as elegant as it used to be outside. And there are different types of discoveries that goes on. So I've learned that marriage is like a dark room. And then secondly, I've learned that in marriage you have to learn to forgive and forget. Forgetting most times is not so easy, but at least you must learn to forgive, because I must be sincere with you, there are several issues that will crop up, there will be several challenges, several areas of disagreement, but you just have to learn to forgive and actually move on. And then thirdly, I'll say that I've learned that in marriage there are several times you just have to bite your tongue. Silence is golden. You don't get angry and start, saying all sorts of things the way you feel at that moment. But if you're able to bite your tongue and be quiet a little, I tell you, it's going to do you a lot of good.
Wow. Okay, so what are the ways you have seen your marriage attacked? That is, do you think that children have gotten in the way?
Oh yes. Well, I wouldn't say they have gotten in the way, because they are great blessings. So I wouldn't say they have gotten in the way, but they have come with their own challenges. They are new being introduced into the family. Getting married is just you and your spouse getting married. But by the time the children come in, usually we women tend to be we divert our attention from the husband down to the children, and most times the husbands feel ignored. They feel exempted because our love, our focus, everything is just shifted to the children, and we care for them day in, day out. So those things definitely have happened. But I want to say that women should not just continue to love the children alone. Share the love with your husband, bring him in, let him come along with you bringing up the children. Don't ignore them. Let the love that was forced in the beginning, let it continue to blossom.
Great. So what ways have you seen your marriage blessed?
Well, there are several, but more than anything, I think I must appreciate God for the children that He has given unto us. Children are wonderful blessings. I remember that, when we first got married, I told my husband, oh, let's just wait 2-3 years before we conceive. But I must tell you, by the end of the 2nd month, things were not as, I thought, let's just wait a little. No, my husband was like eager, and I was becoming eager too. So I can imagine those that have to go for 2, 3, 5, 7 years before they conceive. So I must say that I'm really grateful to God that, when we wanted to conceive, God actually gave it to us. Do I sound a pot of gold? But actually, that's a big blessing.
Can you say a word of prayer for people that are, still looking up to God for
gift of joy? Well, from the heart of my heart, I pray for you in the mighty name of Jesus that the children, who are the fruits of any marriage, God will grant it to you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
This month shall be your month.
Amen.
There's always dark lights at the end of the tunnel. Your light will surely come.
Amen.
And you shall rejoice and celebrate in Jesus.
Thank you. So, what was the biggest adjustment you had to, make after you got married?
Well, by me, I love to sleep and wake up in music. By that I mean, when I'm going to bed, my radio will be there. I start playing a CD. In the middle of the night, the CD. In fact, I put it to continuous play. So it plays from the time I lay to bed until I'm waking up in the morning. But by the time I got married, my husband is the type that likes a silent room. In fact, back when I was at home, the fan will be there making that keke sound, and the radio is there. But by the time I got married, my husband wants a silent room. So I had to just adjust.
Wow.
We just have to adjust and put my radio aside and let's have a silent night.
So what's something you or your spouse still struggle with in marriage till today?
Well, till today, I'll say that we still struggle with her sleep pattern because he's an early sleeper.
Okay.
By 8:30, he's already ready to sleep. But as at 8, my day is just breaking. And so I can stay up till around 10, 11 before I decide to sleep. That's about the time I remember, let me quickly do laundry. Let me quickly pick beans. Let me clean this. And of course, the man is indoor expecting you. At the moment you get there, maybe he has been asleep since 8 and I'm getting there around 10:30 and he's saying, come. I'll be like, you have been sleeping in. Me, I'm tired, I want to sleep. So, it's still something that we struggle with on and off.
Okay, so how do you cope with this struggle?
Well, I must say that when the time comes, maybe he's already in bed and I'm going in late and he said, come, I just make myself prepared. I have to say that. And then if, days when the kids are going to school, I have to make sure that I, reschedule my sleeping time. I try to sleep early so I can wake up early to get them to school.
Okay.
And if I know that I've overworked myself during the day and I'll be waking up late, I use my alarm, or I ask my husband, can you please wake me up? I'm really tired and I need to wake early. So he assists with that a lot.
Oh, okay, great. So what's your favorite thing about marriage? Like your favorite thing about your own marriage? What has it been?
Well, let me say that I really enjoy it when it comes around to help in the kitchen to cook. I would say that it's really exciting when he gets there and say, let me help you with this. But the most exciting part is when he actually takes charge. For example, over the years I've seen that I struggle making those egusi with different bowls. So by the time it comes, I say, okay, let me help you out, let me do it. I know there was one day on these occasions whereby we finished making the egusi and he actually asked the children to make an option on who does it better, who prepares egusi better. So it was really kind of funny.
Wow, great. So why did you get married?
Well, let me say I found love and jumped for it.
Sweet. So there are so many people out there that are in between decisions and confused. They really don't know what they want or how all this marriage thing work. Do you have a word for them, like counsel them? And so many people have fears, they have doubts, maybe because of their upbringing or background or whatsoever. So they don't really like the concept of marriage and they really want to get married, but the fear and the doubts and all of those things are in the way. What do you have to tell them?
Well, I would say that God is the author of marriage, and since He is the author of marriage, He knows its beginning right from the end. So personally, I believe that before one embarks on that journey of marriage, it is important that you talk to God about it, because He knows the beginning right from the end.
Yeah.
Even the person you intend to be married to, or if you don't have anybody at all, commit it to God's hands. Because like I said earlier, you have several keys. You just have to pick one and look for which door it opens. And if you want the best, you actually need to ask God, help me to select. And I want to say that your relationship with God, it's not that when it's time for you to make a decision in marriage that you start looking for God to talk to you. No, you must have had a relationship with God ahead of time. know the way God speaks to you on every other thing. Know how He talks to you, know how He communicates to you. So when it comes to marriage, it is nothing special. It's just the same way as been speaking in some other issues that He talks to you in that way. So if you know the voice of God and how He speaks to you, it's going to be really easy for you when you are there and you want to make a decision for marriage. Then secondly, I want to say that it is important that you marry your friend. Well, I am a Christian. I don't know your religion or what you do, what you believe in, but the truth is that marry your friend. There are so many people that have gotten married, and it's when they get married, they're into marriage already, discover that they have married a complete stranger.
Wow.
Somebody that your likes, his do's and don'ts, your values, they are on two separate lines and parallel lines and can never meet. Such a person ended up marrying a stranger, to say the least. Well, it's only God that can make that can make it work. So some people have gotten married and married this, so make sure you don't just look at, I want to, as a man, you don't say I want to get married and you look for, this lady has a good material that I can go for her, or a lady you say, he has a good job, he has a well-furnished apartment, and you go for it. Marriage is beyond that, my brother. Marriage is beyond that, my sister. You need to marry your friend. Once you have found the person and is your friend, I say that you can go ahead and don't forget God about it.
I used to say something like, you need love for what you don't like, and this principle also applies in marriage, that all the I love you in relationship is not as solid as when you get married and you start saying those things that you talked about, those differences, and that is when actually you can bring love into place. So from this, what can you say about those that they feel disappointed after they got married? Everything they used to do in relationship just stopped and all of that. You've had this experience. What can you say? Like, how can they manage? How can they deal with that area of, we used to go out almost every day in relationship, but after we got married, everything stopped. How can they handle that particular difference?
Well, I must say that dating often is like a fantasy. The man is trying to get your attention and show you that I am the best for you. So he's going to really do a lot of things that are perhaps not some things that he doesn't do on a regular basis. But by the time you are married and the ball is in court and in the court and nothing can actually take it away, then you will definitely relax. Then you start seeing the real him. Besides, some things you go extra mile to do that because I want this woman by all means. Just some extra things. But by the time you get married and together, you have to, for example, finances, you have to sit down and see how much do we actually have. Can we afford to start going to Mr. Biggs on this? When he was alone, he wouldn't mind to take you to Mr. Biggs and come back home to drink garri. But when you are there together, he will let you know this is what we have. Would you rather stay home and drink garri or go out to Mr. Biggs? So a lot of realities will be displayed by the time you're in marriage. But I want to say something that, the fact that you are there you both have agreed to be married does not mean it will work. But the fact that God has said, okay, this is the bone of your bone, this is the flesh of bone, does not mean that marriage will work. You both have to work to make it work. If you don't put you have to put in so much. You have to put in when people are dating, the love they see, by the time you reality sets in, that love might not be strong enough to hold it. But the fact that you are committed to each other, you care about each other's happiness, you want to move forward, you want to break miles together, then you do it together in one accord. So I must say that there are three major things that causes that can make or mar a marriage. There are three. The first is your finance. Money can make or marry. If there is money, the wife is happy. Sweet. It buys you advances, it buys you which other
everything you can dream of.
When there is money. And when money is not there, it's a lot of issues. The man will be frustrated, the woman will not be happy. Okay? But when there is no money, communication is essential. You have to talk about it. You don't just bottle up issues. You don't just pile up issues. You have to talk about issues as they come. And when issues are discussed, if there is forgiving to be done, you try and forgive and let it go. So communication, and whatever you feel at any point in time, you should let your spouse know.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no money in my pocket. You don't have to become so touchy all over the house. Let him know this is what is happening. Oh, I have issues at work. Let him know I have this issue with my business. Let her know, so that you know. So one is money, the finance. The second one is confusion, and the third one is sex. I tell you, if
deep down.
if the marriage is going to work, how intimate you will be goes a long way to be determined by how much of sex you have. If you are going to become so intimate, then it must be on and on. Of course, there are even sex causes issue, because there are times the man wants it so much and the woman does not have. By her nature, she doesn't even have flair for it. She doesn't really want it like that. So the spouse, and there are times that it is the spouse, that the woman that is hot with it, and the man is just, liberal with it. So the two people must understand how much of it they like. Okay, understand it. It's a give and take thing. It's a give and take thing.
Yeah.
You don't want it. Sometimes your spouse wants it. You should be there for him. You don't want it. Your spouse wants it. You should try and understand. It should
be mutual.
It should be mutual.
Thank you so much. Like, I've really learned a lot, and I hope you have also. So please, before we go, talk to them. Those that are watching us, talk to them right now.
Well, if you're watching this for the first time, or you have watched it over and over again and you are yet to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Exactly. Subscribe to this channel
now, and make sure you share with your friends.
Exactly. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.
Bye bye.